number there for you.
All right, folks, the captains are on the field. You've got the Ensley Broncos against the Bessemer Tigers. I think I said it today. It's like we're Bessemer as Bessemer versus everybody. I believe this is your 9U. Bessemer in all white. Ensley in the red and gold. So they'll be underway in just a moment. Wow, what a contest that last one was. A.G. Gaston hung in there as long as they could. But I tell you, that 8U Bessemer, I'm telling you, they had some serious beef up front. And so we're looking at these squads. And I'm looking at some of the coaches compared to the size of the kids. And the cheerleaders are going out there to, there's the toss. It looks like Bessemer won it. They elect to receive. And Ensley's going to make them face the sun. So, to open the contest, the Tigers will be going west. Ensley will be going east. And they get the handshakes and the formalities out of the way. And we'll be starting this contest pretty soon. There's the flag. And then the rest of the team gets a signal to come on out. There's the fireworks. And here comes the Ensley Broncos. What I understand, two athletic teams. Bessemer gets set to receive the kick. Two fairly evenly matched squads, as I understand it. But as they say in a championship game, everybody's evenly matched. And we have a whistle. Teams in this contest with all nicknames on the jerseys. So it looks like they're trying to get something sorted out here. I think I know who they're looking for. I think the official White Hat just put his phone away. And that happens in these long contests like this. It's been a long day, been a long weekend for these guys. It's a short kick. Getting on top of it, number 11 for Bessemer. So they'll start with a short field. They're really starting at midfield. So Bessemer opens with the first drive of the contest. Play loses a yard. Big number 91. He'll get the tackle. Ensley in the red, gray, and gold. So Bessemer gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Bessemer wanting to make something happen here. And they're going to call a timeout. We'll be right back, folks. 6:32 remaining in the first quarter. right, we're back. You're still coming out of the timeout. Bessemer looking to get something to work on this opening drive. Receiver tripped up by his own coach. And there's movement. That's a false start. And that did not do Bessemer any favors. This is now going to be 3rd and 15. So whatever that play call was, the dynamics just changed. So Bessemer with a 5-wide set. 3 low, 2 high. Shotgun formation. Man goes into motion, gets the snap. And Ensley is not fooled at all. Two-yard gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 13. I fully expect that they will punt it. So the clock continues to run while the coaches discuss with their players what they want to do next. And Bessemer takes a timeout. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Is it would seem that the wise move at this point and this early in the contest, you've got a 3rd and long. Why would you not want to pin your opponent back? And instead of saving your timeouts. So we'll see what they come up with. The officials are discussing some things. And they're going to go for it. So they got 5 wide, 4 low, 1 high. And there's a flag, and that's going to be a false start. Yep, there it is. Receiver got a bit eager. Now, surely at this point, you're looking at a 4th and 18. And looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to punt. So not only did they take time off the clock, not only did they burn up a timeout, but they actually effectively shortened the punt because of the penalty. And these are the notes, the mental notes I take during the contest when thinking, did this make a difference or that make a difference? Because they could have easily been behind the 25-yard line. But here we are. Ensley now has the ball. They put it in the air, have a wide open man, no coverage, and all he has to do is run it. Had one man to beat. Unbelievable. There is a flag on the field. That's coming back, and an eligible man downfield is what it looks like. The whole offensive line took off. Talk about a mistake. Need to get the coaches off the field. Terrible mistake. And you don't often see the whole offensive line boogaloo down the field like that. So the ball is at the 23. First down is going to be replayed. Bessemer gets another chance at getting the coverage right. Man goes into motion 2 in the backfield. Have another flag on the field. That's in the vicinity of the hold. And a face mask. So, and it's a face mask on Bessemer. That's the garden variety incidental type, not the personal foul corkscrew type. So with all of that, the big play, the penalty, the face mask, we're back at where we started from. And there is a sack, and there is a flag. There's a face mask. And I think that one is going to be of the corkscrew variety based on the way that kid was turned around. And that's exactly what that one is. So that goes to the 39-yard line. Just when I mentioned the corkscrew variety, there, get one. So let's see if these kids can get settled down. Here's the handoff. Number 1, the ball carrier. He's trying to find some room, and he steps backwards. And look, I'm going to be honest with you, folks. He's going to get to the 40-yard line, so he'll get a yard after all of that. These kids need to learn to run north-south. They tend to run east-west, trying to avoid the tackle, and more often than not, lose yardage on a play. And that's simply coaching. Wisdom, more often than not, is the better part of valor. You don't want to lose yardage simply to try to avoid the tackle when you see those defenders flowing with you. So it'll be 2nd and 9. And another flag on the field. This one's going against Ensley. .310 remaining in the first quarter. And we have had a number of penalties. Number 2, the ball carrier for Ensley. That'll look like number 8 to bottom down. couple of yards gained on that play. The 3rd and 13. Man goes into motion. Looks to put it in the air. And that was picked off by Bessemer. He jumps the route. Number 9 with the interception and the finger wave. And they need to be careful with all this celebration going on. Had the open man, but the route was jumped. So Bessemer with a short field as a result of the turnover. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Snaps a little low. They get the handoff to number 8. And he's going to bang his way to the 25. Number 8, the ball carrier, tries to go off tackle. He's going to be met by a number of Ensley defenders, and that play is going to be blown dead right around the 23-yard line. Oh, my mistake. Yeah, it is blown dead right around 23. That's enough to move the change for a first down. Had to be careful. I heard that whistle. I said, what happened now? Ensley there to meet him at the 25 is going to result in a loss of 2 yards. He might have got to the 24. And that's where they're going to spot it. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for Bessemer. We're about to wrap up the first quarter as the clock continues to wind. So we have a timeout on the field. We'll be right back once they finish sorting out whatever it is they want to get sorted out. All right, we have had a very slow first quarter with mistakes, penalties, the turnovers. Had a big play called back due to penalties. We'll see what Bessemer does. Officials having a discussion with the players. There's a coach still on the field. Another coach still on the field, and another coach still on the field. Number 5, looks like he ran into his own man to start with. That certainly slowed him down. Some hard hitting going on down there. Looks like they got back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to do it for the first quarter, folks. We're scoreless in a mistake-filled quarter. 0-0. Broncos and Tigers will be right back.
Vegas has become one of America's fastest-growing cities. Las Vegas has become one of America's fastest-growing cities. Anroad Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at anroadah.com and apply today.
Okay, here we go again. During the previous game, there were timeouts galore. Coaches all over the field. I hope they get this sorted out because this creates a drag on the games. And really, it gets everything kind of out of rhythm. So, let's see. Man under center, single man back, extra blockers back there. The ball was on the ground. And now it is fourth down. No doubt they're going to go for it given where the ball is. It's at the 28-yard line. Neither team able to get anything clicking thus far.
Watch the pass around. Watch the pass around.
We got another timeout. Looks by, nope, thought it was a timeout. Delay a game. So with that penalty, you're looking at 4th and 21. Not a whole lot of options here. If they're going to go for it, they're going to have to chunk it. And that's a lot. At this age group, high risk, high reward. So you get another penalty backing them up. You're looking at 4th and 26. Says the man in the motion, 4 wide. He throws it up. And it's caught! It is caught! But where did he land? He is going to be well short of the first. Penalties and mistakes have given the ball back to Ensley. And Bessemer has to be asking themselves, what did we just do? Beautiful pitch and catch. Ball is at the 20-yard line. Now we're going to find out what Ensley can do. We're going to find out if somebody's going to score in this thing. I'm just trying to do the math in my mind. 4th and 26. And where that ball landed after that pass was the difference in the last one. There they go, running backwards again, and he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So he does get close to the 22. I said it earlier. Clock continues to run, so he must have went down inbounds. If they're going to stretch the field, they better stretch it to their left, and they better turn upfield. And that's exactly what they do. He's getting, whoa, what a lick. There's a forearm shiver, and there's a flag to the head. Helmet to helmet contact. He looked like he had that forearm up as well. So you could tack 15 to the end of that. That's going to put them well inside Tiger territory. Credit to that kid for taking that shot and getting right back up. They're telling them to keep them sticks moving. There's another flag. Holding against Ensley. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you folks. After this first quarter and thus far, between these two teams, they both need to send gift certificates from Procter & Gamble to these officials having to throw so many flags with all these penalties. They have got to get it settled down somehow. Number one, the ball carrier. Defensive lineman jumped. He was in the neutral zone at the time the ball was snapped. Loss of yardage on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 23. So Bessemer gets away with one, and Ensley's going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. There have been a ton of mistakes thus far in this contest. We've seen some beautiful plays negated. Whoa! Who did that damage? That is number 44 for Bessemer. And the term I like to use when you see things like that is he put him to sleep. He sent him to bed. What a sack. Bessemer I didn't know if we could hit a replay on that one. And so we have a timeout. Broncos are going to take a timeout. Is there any way we can replay that sack? My Lord. Number 44 blasting through there. And I mean just flat pancaked him. There's no doubt these two teams came to play. They're just trying to find a way to get over the hump with the penalties and mistakes. And hopefully they'll be able to accomplish that as we come out of another timeout. .347 or so remaining in the first half. We're still scoreless. That pass is complete. He makes a number one, makes a move, and he's accelerating. I know he's got to have enough for the first by now. And even the guy with the far stick is looking and say, yeah, I think I need to move. But let's see, he may have gone out of bounds just a little bit before that. So after that play, you're looking at a gain of about 23, 24 yards. But it is fourth down. So now we have another huge fourth down. Oh, no! The snap is mishandled, and Bessemer will take over on downs. So Bessemer will now have the ball. A little over 3 minutes remaining in the half. So 1st and 10 at the 39. Somebody has got to figure out the formula to make something happen here for either one of these squads. Score is 0-0. So we got two men in the backfield. Strong left, and that's where he goes. Following his blockers, he grinds his way to the 46-yard line. And that'll bring up second down. So it'll be 2nd and 3 for Bessemer. Nice running effort. They're going to have a first down. Number 8 carrying the load. The ball is at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for Bessemer. They are now in Ensley territory. Number 5 running it. Counters off tackle. Number 1 wrapping him up to bring him down, but not before a gain of about 6 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Ball is at the 40. We're under 2 minutes. Clock continues to wind. There's a handoff again. Bessemer attacking the middle of the defense, and they're still going. Number 6 going to wrap up the ball carrier. That's number 8 once again. This Bessemer team using the same formula as the previous age group, and Ensley is going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back. Well, Bessemer now going to their bread and butter. Bessemer now going to their bread and butter. Beating up the other teams up front. Pushing it down the field. Ensley has to take a timeout trying to slow it down. Ensley closes up the middle real quick, and they're going to get to the 18-yard line. Ensley rotating players in and out, trying to keep everybody fresh. Shotgun formation. There's the handoff once again to the workhorse, number 8. And he is fighting his way to the 5-yard line. He's going to be brought down by number 7 of Bessemer, along with number 3. And it's going to be 1st and goal to go for the Tigers. They are bullying their way to the end zone. And here he goes once again, and that's a touchdown for the Tigers. With just under a minute remaining, Bessemer goes to what brung them, and they bully their way to a score. And they're going to go for 2. They want to make sure they put this thing out of reach. They know how dangerous Ensley can be, and they're not going to leave anything to chance. And if you want a sign, you look at them with you start seeing the hands on the hips. Look at 99, number 12, and number 1 up front for Bessemer. He put it in the air on the fade route. The conversion is good. And those 3 little guys remind me of the Smurfs. If anybody remembers them, now I'm aging myself from the NFL. So there you have that. So with under a minute remaining, we're waiting for somebody to score, and Bessemer obliges. Now, during the previous contest, that's how Bessemer started out against A.G. Gaston. It became who was going to bully who. We're going to find out what Ensley can do next. Bessemer has been able to get penetration on that offensive line. And Gaston has been able to get some big plays. So we'll see how they react to this Tiger score. Number 17, there's the kick. He gets a nice one. Takes a bit of a hop. I believe that's number 4 on the return. Let's see. Number 6 on the return for Ensley. Got about 42 seconds remaining. Ball was spotted at the 36-yard line. That play is slow to develop. Number 1 trying to find some room. He continues to run very wide. And Bessemer knows it. And they basically had the whole defense there to greet him. So no gain on the play. Brings up second down for Ensley. "14 seconds remaining. Clock continues to run. Three seconds remaining. 1-0, and that's going to do it for the first half, folks. So it's 8-0 Bessemer over Ensley. If there was a summary, it was a mistake-filled first half, bar none. But Bessemer shifted gears and went back to doing what they do best, and that's bully people up front. Well, Ensley has to respond. Will they? We'll find out once we get into the second half. We'll be back in just a bit. Thank you for hanging in there with Moxie Media and watching the EYFL Championships. We'll see you in just a few. right, folks, we're about to come back. We've had some technical difficulties trying to help the folks here in the stadium with the scoreboard. there's my experience in having to wrangle with that thing. But I'm here with you guys online. So we'll be underway in just a few minutes. A mistake-filled first half with tons of penalties. Bessemer finally able to come away with a score. And Ensley will receive for the second half. So they're going to have to find a way to respond. Bessemer looking to keep them worn down. Players taking the field. We're getting set for the kickoff. There's the kick. Number 7 for Ensley on the return. And he's going to be brought down by number 9 of Bessemer. So we'll see how everything works out. 5 seconds running off the clock to open the second half. So the ball is spotted at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Broncos in the gold and red. And that ball is loose, and Bessemer has it. So there's that to open the second half. That ball's going to be spotted at the 20. And auspicious start to the second half for Bessemer. So shotgun formation, 2 men in the backfield, and there's the handoff. And Bessemer continues to pound off tackle. Number 5, the ball carrier. Bessemer smelling blood in the water, going a little more up-tempo. There's the handoff once again. And they're going off tackle to the right once again. Number 1 coming up off the bottom of the pile for Ensley. It's going to be 1st and goal to go. Bessemer working quickly. And once again off tackle, and they hop right into the end zone. Touchdown, Bessemer. Here we go. So we'll await the PAT attempt. Look at that right there. I mean, he just waltzes right on in. And I never thought I'd see the Icky Shuffle make a comeback, but apparently it just did. So there's that. Low snap, mishandled. They're running around trying to figure out what to do. That's not going to go anywhere. So that means that is going to be 14-0. Bessemer over the Broncos. An auspicious start to the second half for Ensley. We're going to see what they come up with. They better come up with something fast. 6:59 remaining in the third quarter. Now, we want to remind everybody that with certain clock issues, the officials will keep time on the field. But as of right now, the scoreboard clock seems to be functioning, and that's the important part. The score is easy enough to determine. So there's a kick, and it's a nice one. And that takes a weird bounce. Number one on the return, and a swarm of Bessemer defenders wrap him up. He's going to be brought down. If they give him forward progress, he should be around the 28, 29-yard line. And that's where they're going to set it, is at the 29. So it'll be interesting to see what Ensley can come up with. Down 14-0. We're under 7 minutes in the third. They haven't really been able to get anything going offensively all day. The Bessemer front three have just been, honestly, they've been blowing up the Ensley line. So here we go. They're showing blitz. And there they go. And there's a false start. And I guarantee you, and you can see it, you had a lineman get a little bit twitchy when Bessemer started showing blitz. And that's the thing about these games, when you've had a lot of trouble blocking up front, those false starts start to add up, as you don't want to get jumped by the defensive line. And Zero can't find anyone downfield. The first one there, number 5. And he's doing the rocking the baby maneuver, saying they're putting him to sleep. So, with the false start and the loss of yardage, and they're looking at a 2nd and 18. Not much happening on that play. Number 8, the ball carrier. I got to give him credit for sticking his arm out there and stretching his arm out to, after he was on the ground. Like, no, the ball's here. That's what he's supposed to do. But, the officials know where that ball belongs. And it belonged at the 23, not the 24. What it does tell me, though, is that kid's got a pretty long arm. Put it up in the air. Number 8 looking for the open man, and it's almost picked off by Bessemer, the intended receiver, number 1. That was triple coverage over there. And number 1 is frustrated. So Ensley punts. So they're waiting on Bessemer to cough up a football. That one's going to be spotted at the 48-yard line. Bessemer, knowing they're up 14-0, probably smelling a little bit of blood in the water. Bessemer gets to play in from the sideline. They're direct under center. Single man in the backfield. There's a handoff to number 5. Number 5 looking for a little room left off tackle. He's going to be brought down quickly by number 3 after being tripped up by number 4 of Ensley. So he gets to the 50-yard line. And we have an injury timeout. We'll be right back. Okay, the ball is at the 50-yard line. It's going to be second down for Bessemer. Bessemer starting to find their rhythm, I believe. I think they know what they want to do. You see this formation here. That, you know what that means. That means we're going to kind of punch you in the mouth going up front and dare you to stop them. And that bit of effort at the last second, number 3 brings them down. Number 6, the ball carrier. He leaps to get the extra yardage. And that'll make it 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. They're about 4:37 remaining in the third quarter. Turn my mic on.
Hey, Blue, your clock is good.
So we're back live, folks. And it looks like the scoreboard, which has a mind of its own, has decided it wants to function. And we have offsides against Ensley. And you know what a lot of people don't understand, folks, as we are watching this, they think everything is perfect, everything's always going to work. And, first off, shout out to the high schools that allow these leagues to use their field and use their equipment. And something that a lot of people don't know is that a lot of what these schools get, they think, oh, this school's got money, that school's got money. They have to raise that money. And, things age up, age out. Everything's not always perfect. And something just went terribly wrong. They called a false start against Bessemer. That snap came, and the quarterback certainly wasn't expecting it. And I bet Ensley was thinking, hey, that's a turnover. But because it was a false start, that play is blown dead, so Bessemer can thank their lucky stars. Number 8 carrying the load once again. He's going to take a few Ensley defenders for a ride, including number 1 and number 4. And he's going to get to the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Bessemer. Bessemer not changing anything at all. They're continuing to do what they do. They're continuing to run off tackle. And they're just matriculating on down the field. Not in a hurry at all. Number 0. And the officials have a timeout. They're checking on a player. I think that's an injury timeout. So we'll be right back while they're checking him out.
Vegas has become one of America's fastest growing cities. Ensley Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at anroadah.com and apply today.
Bessemer not getting away from the formula. They're just daring Ensley to slow him down. What's the old saying go with the shampoo commercials? Lather, rinse, and repeat. Number 8 picking up the snaps now. He goes right up the middle. Takes a couple of players for a ride. And it's going to be 1st and goal to go for the Tigers. And that play is going to be blown dead. With a flag on the field. And Bessemer calls a timeout. So we're winding down the third quarter. Bessemer threatening to score. Ensley not able to find any response. And honestly, just getting pushed around on the field. Not what they envisioned for sure coming into this contest. These teams are familiar with one another. So, you know, there's a lot of football left, even if Bessemer scores. Really, you can't say that it's completely out of reach. So how do you keep your kid's head in it? Well, you got to have a successful drive. That's going to be the first thing. But Bessemer has been able to dominate defensively and offensively after, for both teams, it has to be considered just a cavalcade of mistakes and penalties for the first half. But that being said, Bessemer has corrected course and are looking to score. Number 8 looking to get the snap out of the shotgun formation. Sends the man in motion. Gives the handoff to number 16, and number 16 is going to get in there, looks like. Let's see what they say. It is a touchdown. And I don't blame Ensley for concentrating on number 8. He has been doing a lot of damage on the ground. And that certainly freed up 16 to get in there. Ensley defense reacting accordingly, but not enough to prevent the score. So we'll see what Ensley chooses, what Bessemer chooses to do. They are lined up at the 3, so it looks like they're going to go for 1. And Bessemer is going to take a timeout. Well, we'll be right back while they figure out what it is they want to do, folks. All right, we're back. Bessemer going for the conversion. There's a snap. There it goes in the air, and that was picked off. And he's running back with it. Unfortunately, in this league, you can't return it. Nice work by the Ensley defense nonetheless. And the coach gives the opposing player credit, so that's nice as well. Ensley defense doing their job. So it's 20-0. A little bit over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Not the game, but in the third quarter. It must be that Sunday afternoon thing. It kind of feels like stuff is slowed to a crawl. Like many of you, it's nap time on Sunday afternoons. But we're here with you, and we're glad you're here with us. As we watch these two fine teams put it all out there on the field. And there's the kick from Bessemer. It takes a hop. Mishandled a little bit. Ensley trying to find room, trying to find a seam. Maybe he found something. He doesn't. He's going to get popped right at the 48-yard line. Number 1 on the return. However, I will say this. He made number 11 pay. Number 11 is shook up. They probably need to give him a break. Did an awesome job on the stop, but he had to pay interest on that tackle. There's the toss to number 1. Number 1 tosses it in the air. And that is picked off by Bessemer. That secondary has been no joke all day. Bessemer defense lights out. And I'll be honest with you, you got to wonder. There's a flag on the field. You have an unsportsmanlike conduct call. Excessive celebration will put the ball at the 15. Nonetheless, Ensley has thrown that direction several times and has paid for it several times. You cannot keep going to the well. You got to come up with something different. Try the short and intermediate routes. You keep going for broke. There's a high price to pay for doing that. And it revealed itself in this contest. So we have coaches on the field. Don't know what that's about. And I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if we can zoom into that or... So I'm interested to see what in tarnation is happening over there. And so whatever it was, it got sorted out. Looks like the officials called that one. Bessemer going right up the middle again. As I said, lather, rinse, and repeat. And they keep running off tackle to their right. Once again, and that one is almost mishandled. A little bit of delay slowed that one down. Number 14 with the stop. Number 8 carrying the load. Hope somebody has the light keys to this place. We're going to be watching this in the dark. And Bessemer just picking at the right-hand side of the Ensley defense. It's getting to the point where they're just saying, you know what, we're just going to beat your brains in on this side. There they go. This time they switch it up. Number 15 with the stop for Ensley. There we go. Strong right and off tackle to the right. Number 16, the ball carrier. He's going to be stopped based on forward progress. Sticks are going to move. It'll be another Bessemer first down. Ball was at the 43-yard line. Number 8 tries to his left. And that seems to be where Ensley has been the strongest, so it makes sense to keep attacking the right, but you got to mix it up. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the third. And we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Bessemer now going to the left. Cuts it back to the right. Has no one in front of him. He's going to get caught from behind. Number 6 getting the job done. And if you saw that there, that is what coaching is all about. It doesn't matter what team he's on. They congratulated the kid on an outstanding play. That's how you do it. Number 5 carrying the ball. He's going to be caught from behind. Looks like number 18. As we're in the fourth quarter. Bessemer continuing to do what they do. And there's a flag, and that's waved off. Bessemer continuing to run off tackle. Pyle finally goes to the ground. That'll bring up second down at about 5. The ball is at the 13. On the snap. Number 8 keeps it. Number 8 still boogalooing along. He'll get inside the 5. There's a flag on the field. And there's a coach out there as well. I don't know why he's out there. There shouldn't be any coaches on the field. Officials trying to figure out where the spot of the foul occurred because it's holding. So it's a spot foul. They have to measure it off from there. And I'm guessing there was 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, along with the hold. That's easily 25 yards back. Handoff was the 16 trying to find some room to his left. There is a flag. That is a hold. He could see it. There it is. that'll cost him another 10 yards. Ball is at the 47-yard line. Bessemer running, and he only has one, maybe two to beat. He's still on his feet. And it's a touchdown for Bessemer. Bessemer going to their right. Number 8 once again accelerates. And he has had a whale of a game. If there's an offensive MVP, he is it. They are pitching a shutout. With it being 26-0, that clock is running. And have a flag, and that's probably going to be excessive celebration, unsportsmanlike conduct. So they're going to do the PAT. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. And I'm trying to remember, I think that'll be the third one with the excessive celebration. Which, you know, as coaches, hey, you tell your players, hey, settle down. We know we're up 26-0. Plenty of time to celebrate when the game is over. So the game is gone to hot clock. He tried a fade route. And he gets it. The PAT is good. So they went for 2 and are now up 28-0. It has been all Bessemer the second half of this contest. Domination, and that's all there is to it. Just total, complete, no ifs, ands, or buts about it in the second half. It is the definition of imposing your will on your opponent. That was demonstrated here in this contest. At this point, Ensley is looking to avoid the shutout. So we'll see if Ensley can do anything at all to get a score and avoid the shutout. It's a nice kick. And it takes a Bessemer bounce. And there's that looks like a crash on the interstate. And Bessemer has got to get their act together. There's way too much celebration. I think sometimes parents and coaches lose sight of the fact that this is a baby ball, as I like to call it. And there's a way to do it with style and grace, as I like to say. Grace being the operative word. And Bessemer is going to take a timeout with 1:15 remaining. I was getting ready to say, and telling the coaches to get off the field. So I think they have the clock stopped to get the field cleared. Number 1 carrying the ball. He's going to be met by a number of Bessemer Tiger defenders as they roll players in and players out. Ensley had an outstanding first half, but as I noted earlier, they just simply got ground down by Bessemer. And that pass is complete and a big hit. And I'm not mad at him. He caught it and he hung on to it. And that'll do it. That is the end of the contest. Bessemer comes away with the victory. 28-0. So, total domination, second half. First half was mistake-filled, comedy of errors on both teams. But as I said, Bessemer was going to grind them down, and grind them down they did. Ensley did what they could, lasted as long as they could, and a complete game was played by Bessemer in the second half. So we're going to get ready for this next contest. This is game 6, so pardon us if we're a little winded. We'll be right back in just a few.